Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having the most phenomenal day of your life. It's an absolute gorgeous day here in central Alberta, and I'm inspired, motivated, filled with a determined outlook today to make today and my life the most phenomenal ever. I guess I've just been impressed because the month of September is Spinal Cord Awareness Month, Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month. And there are so many amazing qualities of life that a person can still endure living as a full-time wheelchair user. I've had the amazing privilege, if I can say it like that, to be in my chair 18 years. I walked for 18 years and I've been in my chair 18 years. So that tells you how old I am. But walking for half and then being in the chair for the other half of my life, I still prefer my wheelchair because I'm inspired by it. I guess when I think about being in my wheelchair, I consider myself being in a chariot, fulfilling freedom of how I want to live my life. Because what I mean by that is life is all about choices. Life is challenges. But it's the way we make those challenges and choices into reality and how we can overcome a challenge and allow it to become a motivating factor to encourage us, to inspire others, fill others, myself, with a determined outlook, to be motivated with a positivity that will endure forever. I guess I'm just enthused today because I just love life. I love my life with a sincere passion. And I can honestly say from day one of being in my chair, I guess it seemed like I had an acceptance right from day one. And I know everybody's different. We're all different with the way we think about challenges that happen to us. But I just want to share something that I believe inspired me to accept being in my lovely chair. I remember about a year and a half before I had my accident, my brother and I were down at the local dump in our community, brought some garbage down there, and I remember looking and there was an old hospital wheelchair, a green one, laying there. I just had this feeling I wanted to take it home. And I believe that is where my love for this new life started. My brother and I were crazy. He would pull me on that chair behind the car. I would get air going over jumps, go down the gravel at crazy speeds, fly out. And that seemed to be the new beginning of how my life was soon to become. I guess what I was inspired about by that, though, was when I entered rehab after my accident to learn how to adjust to a new life. The nurses kept asking me, how do you know how to catwalk? How do you know how to use your chair so professionally and you just had your accident? That's when I told them about this crazy incident where I picked this wheelchair up from the dump and learned how a year and a half before my accident. And if I can say it like this, I believe the good Lord was preparing me for this new journey that he was putting me on. I guess today, though, when I think about Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month, the month of September, I think about new beginnings of life. I think about challenges that can occur. I think about the sadness people endure. when they're newly injured. I think about the sickness people endure sometimes. Or I think about the amazing ways that they can simply implement new technology into their mind just by learning about the awareness that's available to them. I guess I'm just so determined today to show life, to show everyone that life is all about a choice. And we may never understand why things have happened or why things happen the way they do. But I'm just impressed that during a challenging time, there are beautiful motives that can come out of those times which bring prosperous motivation and an empowerment of richness, of positive thinking. I have had the privilege of being a member with Spinal Cord Injury Alberta for a long time. And I have learned so much through them. I have learned so much just by being in the chair and meeting people who have been in the chair longer than I have. And just by simply initiating new ways of life that can be proposed into one's mind and life when they simply can benefit from the quality of awareness that's already been made there in the province or the country. Oh, I guess today I'm just filled with the blessed empowerment of love for everyone in a wheelchair, because you mean so much to me, because it seems like we're all family. We all understand. We all know what life is about when a person goes from walking and then is put to a chair because of maybe an accident. It's always about the quality of implemented positivity that's brought on by the person's way of thinking that will make your life so much more entertaining to how you believe your life should be. Today, let's continue to conquer all ways of empowering one another. Let's continue to conquer the challenges. Let's not allow a challenge to slow us down. Let's continue to be inspired by our wheelchairs, because our wheelchairs are an empowerment of new ways. They're an empowerment of how we make our life. And they are a chariot of positivity that can give us such a beautiful life. I hope you all have a phenomenal night. I just wanted to share what was on my mind today about the amazing month of September being Spinal Cord Injury Awareness Month. Have an awesome night.